Welcome back to another episode of Crazy Craft Updated. You thought I was done. You thought I was a failure. But no, I continued. I got a couple things I want to do today, okay? So I got some gunpowder here. I have a good bit of redstone. And off camera, which you'll see a time lapse in just a second, I built this. It's not complete, it's making us cactus. It's an automatic cactus farm. And it's already gotten us about 18 cactus, which is right now more than enough than we need because we don't have a lot of the other resources. This took me about 30-40 minutes, of just quick building. I'm very excited. It's working like a charm. But why do we need gunpowder, redstone, and cactus? Why do we need those? Well, if we put redstone in the middle, gunpowder on the bottom, and some cactus on the top, we get miner's dream. Get 2 of those. So these things are super, super good. And I want to get a lot of these and a lot of other things. So that's kind of our goal today. And if you guys know, I like me some EMC. So we're going to be making a transmutation table because that just helps with everything. So to do that, we need 4 obsidian, some stone, and a philosopher's stone. To make a philosopher's stone, we need a diamond. All right, let's go find us a little spot. Where did we dig beforehand? I don't actually remember. Actually, I know exactly where we're gonna go. We're gonna go into this tower up here. I was trying to think of the best place to go and mine, but I remember we haven't fully explored this, but I just kind of want to use it for its mining purposes, not really explore the thing just yet. Because sure, I have plenty of backpack space, but I want to use this for the mining opportunities. Sure, this has, probably some great loot, but the mining is what I came for. All right, I don't know how I forgot the most important part of this whole thing, torches, but you know what? It's okay. Oh, we're in the deep, deep parts of this thing now. Who would have thought something would have went wrong? How much health does this thing have? He's got a lot. He's got a lot of armor, I should say. Okay, I need to break that thing. Okay. Whoo! Okay. Let's get back up to the top. We get those, baby. We take those. They know I'm not suited for this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We win these. I was not terrified. Not even for a millisecond. Oh, all right. We're at Y level 1. And we have our miner's dreams. We have 2. You ready? Boom. That right there. Dude, I will never get tired of that. All right, there's a couple things we need while we're down here, okay? So, first thing we need is redstone. Whatever I can fit in my inventory right now is what I'm going to be taking, okay? I think this right here, uranium, Chaos Awakens, I think that's the actual uranium we need. This right here is actually super important. And I have the auto smelt here, so I'm curious if this does what I think it'll do. I don't have a high enough pickaxe. I need an amethyst pickaxe is what I need. So we know where at least something is, but we need better pickaxe, truthfully. Diamonds, amethyst, perfect. I still can't get it. I literally need diamonds. Bam! Oh yeah. Oh, diamond right here too. Whoo! All right, we can actually make a diamond pick and probably mine half of this stuff. Okay. How many was that? 5! Let's go. Okay, and there's some more over here. Diamond isn't special or anything, but to get this, I need at least this diamond pick. Truthfully, what is this? I knew that was too good to be true. Die in a fire. Die in a fire. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's actual diamond ore, correct? I swear to you. Don't do this to me right now. Okay. They're real. Okay, I have 11. Thank the Lord. And now we can go back and mine the stuff that we were trying to mine but couldn't mine. Oh. Okay. Wait. I gotta be ready. Yep. See? Again, too good to be true, and I knew it was. Look at all those stupid red ants. So if you don't know what that is or what's happening there, so let me describe it to you. There are decoy diamonds that spawn, like, you can't tell if they're decoys or not. Unless they're like a random solo diamond, which is like the only way you could be able to tell. The problem with that being that a lot of the time, diamonds are, you know, on their own. So like you assume that it's good, but it's not. We got a lot of resources, a lot. And I want to make a lot of those miners' dreams because I want to be able to go down there and mine those things and get everything I need so I can come back up and get, you know, for the goal. If we look back at our list, the ultimate armor. We need that. We need that badly. We need better chest, truthfully. How about we use some of this iron that we just got, that I've already smelted, and make some iron chests. How do we make iron chests? An iron chest. A chest with some iron. Boom. A diamond chest. So I might as well do that, right? Might as well make a diamond chest because we're gonna need it. So let me get some glass. Okay. So now we can make a diamond chest like so. Nice. Okay. So here's our diamond chest. Look at all that space. Let's make that our goodies chest. All right, let's make another one of these good chests. And we'll store blocks and stuff. So let me put this stuff away. And then just blocks. Boom. Okay, so now all our storage is compiled down into just 2 chests. All right, I need food. I have not made food. I need some kind of food source. Is this corn? Can I make something with corn? Corn. Ooh, corn does a lot. Hold up a minute. Wait, I needed to grow corn. All right, I also got to unload my load. Pause. By the way, if you don't know, these are industrial hemp seeds. And if you break them, they make the industrial hemp fibers. And 3 of these make string. So I was just kind of making like an extra source for our string, if that makes sense. All right, it might be just as simple as making corn grow right here, right? All right. Corn is going to be clutch. All right, while we have plenty full of resources, I should probably make some iron armor to finish off like my iron armor set. All right, so if we want to make a philosopher's stone, we need a diamond glowstone, which I think glowstone can actually be sieved, yes, by dust, which we probably, you know what? I wouldn't be shocked if we had. Yes, we do. We have some right there. So boom, some glowstone. We have the redstone. We have a diamond. Yes. And we'll have the obsidian. We'll need that. Okay, so I think we can make the philosopher's stone. Boom. So this actually can be made into a transmutation table, which is 4 obsidian and some stone, which I believe we have some. Now, I don't know how to... I forget, it just works. And we go here. Boom. The transmutation table. This thing is insane. So, what is the purpose of this? Well, if we can EMC things like redstone, I mean, everything that we can EMC possible into this thing, we're going to learn. Like the philosopher's stone. Put the philosopher's stone in there. Basically, like all these ores you could throw in there, but I'm not going to really do that. I'm just going to kind of take like one of like each of them and just kind of throw them in there if they have an EMC value. But this does. Like all of this does. But these don't. And I'm actually going to learn corn and then show you how this works. I already have 367,000 EMC. So if I take corn, look at this, a stack of corn. We're set. It's just basically the best thing you could have. And if we automate making EMC, for example, if you use these energy collectors, anything that has sun, I mean, dude, we could literally EMC it, which we could actually already make one of these. And we probably should. I mean, look at all this. Look at all the stuff we can get now for free. I say for free, but we need EMC. So you know what? We're going to make sure we have some kind of source of EMC cooking. So we need to make energy collectors, which is some diamonds, some glowstone blocks, and a furnace. So if we take Stack of glowstone. We don't need a stack of diamonds, but I'm gonna grab a stack. We're gonna grab, we need 4 of these, probably. Preferably 4. We just need glass and furnaces. I thought we had some spare glass. We do. I'm gonna throw glass in there and get some glass pulled out. So I can make 2 of these for sure. So boom, boom, boom. Boom, an energy collector. Okay, now if I'm not mistaken, there's a system for this. And if I remember back to my project architect days, I could remember this. I need to make covalence dust. All these like low and high ends. Okay, so we need the low, which is just charcoal. Easy pickings. Okay, the filter thing kind of messed me up, but it's okay. All right, look. Bam. 4 charcoal from 1 coal because of the Philosopher's Stone. All right, if we do this with charcoal... Yes, we get covalence dust. We need high covalence, which is simple. Iron and redstone. Bam. And then high covalence, which is diamond and coal. I mean, what more could you ask for? Need the low, the medium, and the high. Now we can make the alchemical chest. W. Learn that. If I'm not mistaken, just like this. Boom. An alchemical coal into... Mobius fuel, and then this into Alternius fuel. Boom. Okay. I need a lot of... I'm going to take a good bit of Mobius fuel because I feel like this is what we could use. If you guys remember Project Architect, you probably remember this. Energy condenser. Boom. So, now we need to also need to make the antimatter relays. I need to make these, which is obsidian, glass, and diamond blocks. Okay, we need to make... I don't want to make 8. I want to make 1, 2, 3, 4 antimatter relays. And 3 more of these. So I need glowstone. All right, I believe I can make 3 more of these. Nice. Okay, I think I remember the setup. Kind of. Not really. But I'm gonna pretend like I do. Okay. So is it a... Gosh, it's been so long. It's been like 6 months. It's been quite a bit of time. If I'm not mistaken, energy condenser, right? We put like some coal into it. Okay. And then we put antimatter, 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 antimatter. It's been too long. I truthfully don't remember. Yes. Okay. So then this will convert this into an item or more of this Mobius fuel, right? So we need more of these, obviously. So now this is making another Mobius fuel. And then this I need to take out for free and put into the EMC system. All right. So I think it's about to finish 1. Which it just did. So see, I put whatever I want to make a lot of in, and with these antimatter relays and energy collectors, through the sun and through just natural energy, I make another Mobius fuel for free. Now, I can take this and now gain 2,048 EMC for free. And you can see the number went up in the top left. I just need to make that automated because I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to go over there, take it out, put it in. Too much work. But now we're making EMC automatically, which is great. So now what I can do actually is go over here, take one of the cactuses that have been growing. Hello. Already got 15 more cactus. Oh, I didn't close it, so we got more than that. All right. And we put cactus in to learn it. We take cactus out, some redstone blocks, and some gunpowder, which I think we save some, and we can put it in. There it is right there. All right, I'm actually going to take some of this stuff. Put it in. All right, and then we can make 1 miner's dream and make infinite miner's dreams when I have enough, EMC cooking. Which off camera, I will be max producing this because it's just going to be making this bigger until it can't make any more, and then make another one when I can. And I also have each of these super dope nests right here, which we're going to need to learn each of them, and we're gonna make little places right now for these guys. So let's see, I didn't save any fences. All right, we're gonna make something over here real quick. And there it is. Looky here. Bam. Look at this. All right, so we already have some unstable ants and a brown ant. Look at these guys. They're having a little fun down here. I have an unstable ant nest and a brown ant nest in here. I did have a red ant nest in here, but they started killing each other, so I just let these guys live together, and the red ants are going to get segregated because they deserve it.
You need to leave!
No, I am not pro-segregation, but these guys need to be segregated. And since that point, we have gained 12, almost 13 more Mobius fuels, which is 24,000 more EMC. And I mean, shoot, bro, if we mine all these, corn on its own already is a great amount of EMC. Look at this. Bam, bam, bam. Insane. Now, I am curious, if I take this out, this iron mesh, it is EMCable. Okay. Diamond mesh. Do I really need a better mesh? I mean, give me an iron mesh for all of them. I think we'll be okay. Yeah. See, now we all have iron meshes, which is, I mean, it's decent. I would go diamond mesh, but I don't think I'm meshing a lot of things. And if I do, I have the EMC to do it, so we'll do it. Okay, so we made an ant farm. We went mining, got a lot of resources, and put them obviously back into this thing. But I think we can figure out how to mine uranium ore. We need uranium and titanium for the ultimate armor. This right here is the ultimate helmet and chest plate and all that stuff. It's really, really good. And to do that, we need uranium, which can be mined. I just don't know by what. And that's what I need to figure out. We also have platinum, which I think we actually have some platinum in here already. Platinum? We have some platinum, yes. And it'll use any kind of platinum. It will only use, though, the titanium and uranium from Chaos Awakens. I just don't know what it takes to mine this. Like, I don't know. So I don't know. There's a certain pickaxe somewhere here that will be able to do it. What if, instead of trying to find and get the right resources for a pickaxe, why don't we just make a smeltery? Everybody loves smelteries. Who doesn't like smelteries? From the good old Tinker's Construct. Everybody knows, okay? You know the drill. We need grout. Now, before I continue, furnace. Is there better furnaces? Oh my god, there is. Okay, wait. Let's make a freaking diamond furnace if we can. All right, give me these furnaces. We're about to upgrade our furnace game. I want to make an iron furnace. We need iron and glass. I'm actually going to make this crafting table into the right crafting table. Let me get some sticks. And the pattern on top of a crafting table makes the crafting station, which is just better. So we need to make an iron furnace, which just requires a copper furnace, which just requires copper. Okay, and then we can make 4 iron, and then 4 gold, which is just some gold blocks. Some 2 gold and some 2 irons. That's like that's our best bet right there. So we'll do this and this. I think it's pretty fast. Yeah, it's a bit faster. Only slightly though. The gold is definitely better, for sure. But now we're making seared bricks. And if we learn that for future needs, and we craft seared bricks for future. Okay, so we need to make a couple things. We need these seared bricks. We actually need the seared brick itself. The seared heater. We need to make the casting table, the casting basin. We need some glass. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it goes something like this. I'm trying to do this off memory. The gauge, the melter, into the basin with a faucet. And I think the faucet goes there, and we need 4 ingots of copper. All right, I got lava. I think lava goes there. Yes. Bam. Okay, so that'll be 4 copper ingots, correct? 36 nuggets. Same thing. Okay, and into the basin with, if I'm not mistaken, if I use the seared heater, put it inside here, and dive it in, I believe this becomes the smeltery controller. Dude, I'm so smart. I'm the smartest human being in the world. Okay, let's make it real quick and nice. We don't need this anymore. We'll keep this, though. All right, if I'm not mistaken, I could do it like this, and it'd be okay. I've played so much Build Battle, my clicking skills have, like, increased exponentially. All right, now if I'm not mistaken, you can just fill this in with glass, and ladies and gentlemen, I think it works. Ooh! I've never really designed these things, so I'm gonna kind of make a cool little design with these guys. I kind of ignore it. I just kind of make it once and then let it be. Nice! All right, let's make sure this place is lit up. I do not need any mobs messing with me here. All right, the whole purpose of this was to make a new tool so I can go get like ultimate, like the stuff for ultimate armor. That was like the whole premise of making that. I'm gonna do some searching real fast. Give me 1 sec. So basically I did all of this for nothing. Let me explain. Okay, so if I do this, I can make 1 amethyst, which by the way is a lot. With amethyst being such an expensive thing, I need this because I need to be able to get an amethyst pickaxe. But I do want to make some, let me grab 2 or 3, you know what, I'm gonna grab 4 miner's dreams. I think we're gonna go down and try and find some amethyst. And before I actually do any of that, let me grab some obsidian, some diamonds, some leather, some sugarcane, a little enchantment table. Let me do that. And let me get some leather again. Let me get some sugarcane. I'm gonna try something real quick. Okay, let me make, I guess, 10 bookshelves. Learn the bookshelves. Grab a good bit of bookshelves. I think I only need 15. Okay, and then this is temporary. I'm gonna remove this, but this will get us our enchantment table. Now, is it smarter to do it like that? Will that work? It will. Okay. I still need lapis though. But with the philosopher's stone, I think I can transmutate some of this. Can I not? Or maybe a sifter. Let's see. Let me do a sieve. Okay, if I get gravel gives me a chance to do that. Okay. Oh, I got a diamond. And there's some lapis. Perfect. Okay. I'll finish this off though. All right. Got a good bit of lapis. Got 8 little pieces right there. Let's quickly enchant this pick. Why can I not do that? Oh, because I don't have 30 levels. You know what? Having 30 levels would help in this scenario. Okay. See, this is what we need. Is that amethyst right there? Yes. Level mining obsidian. Yes, this would work. Okay. Perfect. I was going to say, I was like, level mining obsidian. I have a diamond pickaxe. That should work. Okay, I got 1 amethyst. Boom, amethyst. Thank the who? Lord. Whoo. Okay. Now, does that allow us to make a pickaxe worthy enough of mining the uranium? Or am I still behind on that point? Okay, so we now have 5 amethysts plus the ones that are coming in through our EMC. Will that be enough? And can I make will the amethyst pickaxe be enough to break the thing? Okay, I can actually enchant it now. Efficiency 3. Are you stroking me right now? These little goobers, bro. Little goobers. All right, I have 15 amethyst in my inventory right now. Okay? Okay, I can make a ruby pickaxe. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if I grab some sticks, a ruby pickaxe should hypothetically be able... I mean, that's insane. I think a ruby pickaxe is enough to, first off, do more damage than my sword. And second off, I think it can go and mine uranium. I think. Unbreaking 3, I like that. Haste 3 too. Nice. This way. Ooh, very nice. Okay, before we do anything, this works. Oh, thank the Lord. All right, so we need to get a lot of uranium and titanium. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do, is just mine for some uranium and titanium. I think I have magnet on now, right? Yeah. Nope, you're fake. I knew it. Legendary ant? Are you serious? Okay. Boom. So, we'll cook those. By the way, 1 titanium ingot is 4.71 million EMC, but it's not that simple. You see, these make nuggets, and you need multiple nuggets to make an ingot. Because now I have 1.4 million EMC, but kind of have to have a lot to have, you know, that. And same with uranium. So I can learn uranium and have a lot of EMC, but those 16 actually only made like 2 ingots. But how would I do that? This is actually going to be useful for me only because it gives me a lot of EMC. All right, so let's make some stuff. So we need some diamonds. We need some Alternius fuel. If we surround it like this, we get dark matter. Very important stuff. And with dark matter, we can make energy collector Mark IIs. But But what if we could make Energy Collector Mark 3s? I think right now we'll just do Energy Collector Mark 2s. That would be the safest bet. All right, there's 8 Energy Collector Mark 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Now we need antimatter relays to go around that. But we got to first surround our layer of antimatter things with more of these. All right, so I need to actually take these antimatter relays and transfer these to Mark 2s while I'm at it. All right, let me make sure these are learned because these are important and should be learned. All right, these are collector Mark 1s. I think these need to become Mark 2s. Bam. And then surround this, obviously, with not glowstone, with these energy collector Mark 2s. Okay, so I leave that open. I'm able to access it here. I put this here. I mean, look at it cook. Look at that thing going. Off camera, I'm going to figure out how to insert that into that because I want to make that automatic. And soon, with enough EMC, I'll be able just to pull out, you know, however much uranium and titanium nuggets I want. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of Crazy Craft Updated. Look at this. We got EMC in the back. I got a top hat on, by the way. I already got a transmutation table. We have a smeltery. We have a farm full of ants. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. They're all just there. And we are decked out. We already have over 5.64 million EMC in second episode. We are cooking.